Cersei Lannister was never trying to be liked. While others disguised ambition with honor, she wore hers like a second skin, unapologetically. In a world that rewarded masks, she dared to be real. And in that raw honesty, perhaps, lay her deepest understanding of human nature. Cersei didn't need prophecies or dragons. Her true power came from her terrifying clarity about people, their desires, their fears, their weaknesses. She didn't just play the Game of Thrones. She understood why the game existed. People craved order, even if it came from fear. That loyalty was often just a mask for self-interest. That love, when twisted, was the most dangerous weapon of all. Cersei knew that the world wasn't ruled by noble ideals, but by hunger for control, vengeance, survival. And so, while others dreamed, she calculated. While others hoped, she planned. While others played by rules, she rewrote them. When Ned Stark confronted her with the truth about her children, he expected shame or surrender. But Cersei looked him in the eye and spoke one of the most haunting lines in Game of Thrones. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. That wasn't just a threat. It was a thesis revelation of how she saw the world. She had no illusions about morality or justice. She knew the history of Westeros wasn't written by the righteous, but by the ruthless. Where Ned saw right and wrong, Cersei saw leverage. She understood that truth, without power, was nothing but a whisper. Her confession to Ned wasn't foolishness. It was a gamble. She knew men like him wouldn't act preemptively, not without honor to back it up. And she was right. In a single conversation, she dissected his entire worldview and then crushed it without lifting a sword. That's not just cleverness. It's surgical insight into the human mind. Throughout the series, Cersei is framed as the villain, but villainy, as she knew too well, is often a matter of perspective. That's why she let her own uncle and son be manipulated, because she understood that people rarely act from principle when emotion is in play. Her greatest act of insight wasn't war, it was silence. The Sept of Baelor stood as a monument to law, faith, and tradition, and she blew it to ash, not with an army, but with wildfire, with patience, with a smile. Many called Daenerys the breaker of chains, but it was Cersei who truly broke cycles. She never relied on birthright or prophecy. She never flew dragons or claimed divine purpose. She climbed, clawed, seduced, manipulated, and destroyed her way to the throne, because she knew the truth. People don't follow righteousness, they follow strength. Her enemies underestimated her because she was a woman, a mother, a queen without an army. And every time, they paid the price. Cersei didn't need to win battles. She needed others to lose them. She let Daenerys walk into the city, let Tyrion make his speeches, let Jon Snow agonize over honor, because she knew none of them truly understood people, not like she did. While they tried to inspire, she made people afraid. While they hesitated, she struck. That wasn't cruelty, that was realism. In her mind, she wasn't the monster. She was just the only one awake in a kingdom full of dreamers. But for all her brilliance, Cersei's understanding of human nature was also her doom. Because what she failed to grasp was that people change. That the same fear that makes them obey can, in time, breed rebellion. That control, when absolute, becomes unbearable. Cersei Lannister may have understood human nature better than anyone, but it didn't save her. It only prolonged the inevitable. Because in the end, no matter how well you understand the game, the board always burns.